Mrs. Funk as well as, is it Meowvis? I never knew that's how you spell it.
Spells it.
So we have Meow, we have the cat, and then we have the bee.
Good to see you again, Chewy.
Coming later.
Yeah, good to see you too.
So I think B and Mr. Console are handling. They're taking Senior Choice's place because he's gone to learn how to make bombs this weekend.
I don't think you're supposed to share that information. It's private.
Very sensitive information.
Yeah, he's gone to like a Muslim camp.
If anything happens, he's going to be in so much trouble, isn't he?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I told him, well, I mean, I hope he has a blast.
Hilarious.
Chewy looks like a young Malik. I don't know. Chewy's a very good looking guy. Well, let me introduce everybody and then I'll hand it over to Mr. Console and B. So we'll start off with Mrs. Funk. Hi. 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 Yeah. So she's been chasing me around for 27 years, and as a Christian, I feel that publicly I should just say that I'm a person and not just a sexy body. You know. Oh, people can't hear me. Oh, sorry. No, sorry, makes only beats. I was just saying that this is Mrs. Funk, who's been chasing me around for 27 years, and we have to have some discussions. I think B, being the rapist, she can help us. Didn't you know that, Chewy? B's the physio of the rapist.
Chewy's face says it all. He is very sensible.
He is very sensible. No, there was no sensible Chewy last night playing the game.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
I haven't heard the Lord's name taken in vain so many times since back in my prison ministry days.
God, you should have seen when I was doing the esports in PUBG, and the blasphemy that was coming out of my mouth coordinating the team.
Blasphemy!
My God. Jesus.
So Mrs. Funk is the founder of Operation Safe Place, and the NGO side of things, and that's her right-hand man over there, Meowvis. Meowvis feeds many children, it'll be nice to have Kathy and Carl up here, but they're very busy. So our team, that part of our team, they do 80,000 meals a month minimum, and that's where these two are involved in stressing. Funk stresses when I can't find lots of money. She's got to move all the little Tetris blocks around to try and keep everything going and keep the lights on. Meowvis literally cooks and feeds. She's got a team of chefs and whatnots, which is very cool. And then we're very grateful to have B on our team. She's the heart of our funk community. You can feel the difference when B can't make it. She's missed 2 shows in the past 261 days, and a little disappointed, I'm not going to lie.
I'll make it up to you.
No pressure.
Then Chewy is was an old acquaintance and now is becoming a great friend. We've always just resonated with Chewy, and he's jumped in and he's becoming one of the senior directors in the Citadel Funk and OSP ecosystems. He's very wise, knowledgeable, awesome, get her done, make things happen kind of guy. And he's been like coming up here all of his own volition, a couple of days in a row, even though he's got children and cattle and horses and wives and all the things, and then it's nice to have Mr. Console on stage, also acquaintance becoming a friend who we were wondering where he was, and then it turned out he's not a WhatsApp guy, so he's not seeing the stage links whenever we go live. So I'm pretty sure Senior Choice is fixing that and sending you smoke signals and whatever, because we know you're up in Northern Africa. So doves,
Eastern Africa.
Eastern Africa,
where the sun's always shining. Yes, sir.
Are you sure you're not the sun? You probably look in the mirror and you say, the sun is always shining. Yeah.
That's how I feel whenever I'm here. Whenever I'm here, in my heart, there's just...
Yes, we can feel it. Look at me. I mean, I used to be white, and now you come up on stage and I'm red. So, because, it's funny, white people can't call anybody colors, because when we're cold, we go blue, and when we don't have any sun, we're white, and when we're in the sun, we're reds. We're the colors. So so this is our panel tonight. Maybe one or two people will join. I'm going to hand it over. I think, Mr. Console, you're taking the lead for Senior Choice with your co-host, B. And Mrs. Funk loves being asked questions. Every time she says, they should ask me more questions.
Not true, guys. Not true. Mavis is the one who loves the questions. No.
Don't worry, Chewy's going to ask you good questions once he knows what's going on, So he'll see. So Mr. Console will ask questions. He'll probably invite some very divisive person up here to make us all angry, and then it's going to be action. And then Chewy's going to be like, yes, but why did you vote for Hillary Trump? I thought what America needs is for Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump to get married. With that, over to Mr. Console, do you want a song before we start, or do you just want to jump in?
Yeah, I want to first of all just express my gratitude. Yesterday, Such Choice reached out. He told me, hey, my friend, I need a favor. And I just said, done. Right? I didn't even read through his text. I just told him I'm going to be here. And the reason why I'm feeling very, 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 and an extra very lively and jovial is because of Mrs. Funk as well as Meowvis. I'm not sure. Allow me to ask, are we going to have any more shows for the year? Because today I would love us to somehow do a year in review.
Well, we do one every Tuesday. We don't take holiday in these parts of the world.
Okay, so there'll be another show next week, Tuesday.
Yes.
Anywho, what I had in mind is just talking through 2025 with you guys.
But you're welcome to do that. Even though we still will have a show next week, we can do that, a pre-Christmas wrap-up.
Yeah, for sure. And let's just dive right into the questions, at least those which I have in mind and those which I want to discuss with you guys. To begin with, what's that key memorable moment for you guys with the organization in real life, as well as for you guys in crypto, because I believe you've all started getting a bit acquainted to the madness we have here on Crypto Twitter. We can kick it off with you, Mrs. Funk.
Okay. Mavis, can you just find out if Warrior Cat's joining us? Because she might be joining at 8. So we started our portion earlier tonight. Now, usually we start at 7 and then at 8 we move on to that part of the show, but it's fine. I just don't want Warrior Cat to lose out on the context of what we're chatting about. Okay, so to repeat, if I get the question correctly, the most memorable moment
of 2025 for
Okay.
the organization in real life, and also for you as you're somewhat stepping into this crypto blockchain space, right?
Okay. Well, the most memorable moments are definitely the moments where we're seeing the kids having fun. And I wasn't there on Sunday, but we had a Father Christmas, who actually, my father-in-law became Father Christmas to hand out some gifts to the kids. I wasn't privileged to be there, but it was so cute when I saw that video clip of Father Christmas handing out the gifts. He says there were so many kids, he had to just hand them out so quickly. So that was quite memorable because most of them don't get the privilege of having gifts, not even food, because the poverty is real. That was very memorable for me. As far as crypto is concerned, I would have to say that was 2024, not 2025. 2025 was quite a tough year financially for the NGO. 2025, we got blessed with 2 Bitcoin, and that carried us for a whole 6 months. It carried the team for 6 months. We could pay towards the land that we're purchasing and all that kind of thing. And we realized how overnight things can change with crypto, and for us in Rand, that was the most decent sponsorship we've ever received. And it was also a donor that anonymous donor. So we've been used to having sponsorships where they want to use what we've done on their websites and they want to be seen, and that's normal, right? Because you want your company name to be representative of your giving. And that was amazing for me that there are people out there that are willing to give to a cause and remain totally anonymous and just trust that their money will go to the right place, So I'm waiting for more of those moments. 2025 is not over yet, but 2024 took the cake on crypto giving.
Oh my days. I don't know who this donor is, but he deserves a round of applause.
Yes.
Most likely they are an audience to the mission and vision that you guys are building. So maybe, literally, they might be listening to this right now. So shout out.
They might.
Yeah, shout out to that donor.
Was doing a lot of spaces last year. And it was after that. So I believe someone in those spaces believed in the cause and gave. And it carried us 6 months.
Dang. I'm super inspired by your story because in this day and age of giving, the people are literally giving just to show off on social media. They're literally with their phone. Hey guys, look at me helping a homeless person. You know what I mean? They're doing it somewhat to show that.
We have Warrior Cat in the house.
Warrior Cat is in the building.
I finally get to meet Mr. Console face to face.
What? We've never met face. Wait, can we consider this
No.
face to face?
Listen, yeah, but I've only heard your voice. You see, I've only heard you talk a lot, but I've never actually seen you talk.
Okay. Now I gotta stop smiling. Now that Warrior Cat is joined, I need to hide my smile.
Oh,
Welcome
it's
so
great
much
to be
to
here.
our
Thank
show.
you for having me.
Yeah, for sure. It's crucial to have you because this particular show is just reflecting on 2025 and definitely would love your Warrior Cat spirit to use questions that we have, right? So we've already kicked it off with Mrs. Funk. Her most memorable moment was Father Christmas, the father-in-law being Mr. Santa and gifting the kids, as well as highlighting that very special moment of a mysterious donor supporting this beautiful project. Melvis, let me throw it over to you. Were you there for that show where the father-in-law was gifting the kids? Can you talk to us a little bit about that? Then also tell us your most memorable moments in crypto and also with the organization in 2025.
Oh, well, I was partly there because we had a lot of kids on Sunday. So I was partly there, and I think I was less than 2 minutes there. And I had to make sure that all the kids were fed. And we had a lot of kids to feed on Sunday, but it was lovely. It was beautiful. We were juggling and just giving them gifts and watching them, just be happy that they got something for Christmas, because it's not something that's prioritized, because there's not enough for them at home to receive a Christmas gift at the end of the year. So this was beautiful. They were so happy, and like you could see how that gift just lightened up their day, besides the meal, obviously, and the message and the Christmas carols. It was a lot of fun. It was lovely. It was like a highlight of the year. Warrior Cat will be able to tell you more about that, about Sunday. But reflecting on the year, I have learned a lot. That in the beginning it was more gibberish than anything. It went over, like everything just went over. I felt like I didn't understand, or was it in a different language? But now I feel like I have a little bit of understanding of how it's going and how the game works and how crypto works. So yeah, I'm going step by step, one step at a time. I'm getting there.
Oh,
And
that's
you
sweet.
own a few NFTs now too.
Oh yes, I do.
Hey, round of applause for Melvis. You now own digital property, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh man, I feel for you too. Both of you weren't there when the party happened. And it always seems like the party happens when you're not there. Why is life designed this way? That time and moment you don't show up is when everybody's having fun and all you have are stories as well as pictures to review. So shout out to that party. And yeah, I'm glad you've gotten to learn a little bit about crypto because this technology, I believe personally, is gonna take over 2026. Would you say the party was also your highlight of the year, or did we miss that part of the question for you?
I'd say for me, the camps. There are a few camps the multiple camps that we had this year were the most amazing for me. Like having the visitors who came over, the missionaries who came over, and just sharing what we do with them and them being part of it, and seeing the kids and seeing them grow and lead, because most of our camps this year were led by the young leaders. That was beautiful. That has been my highlight for this year.
Wow, that is empowerment to the society right there. And there's a very brilliant quote that I love to use, especially now that I'm in my youth, and that is, revolution is driven by the youth, right? Like
Yes.
typically the hunger for change is in those who see a country, see their lives in the country and think, no, we're gonna change and switch up things a little bit. So that is a highlight. And let me just ask for one favor from you two. As you two are describing this event, I'm getting very envious. I wish I was there. So maybe in 2026, we get a lot more social media posting. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah. All right, let's hear from Warrior Cat, my BFFFFFFF. Tell us about the party because I hear you were there, and then give us your most memorable moment in 2025.
Okay. Well, my memorable moment actually leads to the party. So really exciting. A couple of weeks ago, I just thought I can't bear the thought of our kids not having just one present to open on Christmas, or a nice Christmas lunch or something. And I was thinking about our team and our community first and foremost, and the kids. And so I just thought, hey, it doesn't hurt to ask, right? So I just wrote to a bunch of people that I knew that had been on mission trips for the last this past year, 2025. And I just said, hey, you know the team, you know the community, you know the kids. Is there any way that you might be able to sponsor one child or two children, like, $10 or $15? Like, just sponsor one of them or two of them for Christmas so that they can have something to open. And people started coming back to me. And then one person came back and said, I'll sponsor £200. And another one was like $150. And I was thinking, I was only asking for $10 per person, but hey, this is great. So people were just so generous because they'd seen what we were doing. They'd been part of what we were doing. They loved the team. They met Mavis. They loved Mavis. They loved her team. They loved all of our young leaders. And they wanted to make sure that Mavis and the team and the kids get a present to open and, have some Christmas lunch and have some blessings. And the generosity just did not stop, to the point where we could make sure that every single member of our team had something to open this Christmas. They also got, we had a Christmas, just a community meal just for the team. And then we had a big party this Sunday, which I'll tell you about, which was for the kids. Not only did they get lunch, but they also got gifts, which was so exciting. I was shopping at this huge mall, and I was like going slightly crazy because I was trying to put like 40 and 60 of this and 40 of that and 60 of this and 20 of that. And I was trying to count everything. And then I got to the till and the lady looked at me like I was mad. And I was like, I know, I'm shopping for a lot of kids. There's a lot going on. And she was like, have you got the right number? I said, I hope so, because I can't count anymore because it was just too much. So we filled up the boot with so much stuff, and it was so exciting. And I was just so excited to have each child come and just get something in their hands and have that big smile, just knowing that this was for them. And so we did it in age brackets, and that was the party on Sunday. So we were able to, everybody, we even had enough, maybe because of my poor counting skills and I bought too many things, but everybody got a gift, which was great. Even the moms and dads who came there. And it was awesome. It was awesome. It was almost like, when, in the Bible where like what's the story of something that never ran dry? Was it the oil? Like the widow's oil or something that never ran dry. It basically, they just kept on coming. Like Santa, who was like Rev's, Uncle Funk's dad, he just had this like big Santa bag, and we just kept on putting them out. And I thought, they're going to run out. They're going to run out any minute. I was like, Lord, don't let them run out. And they just kept on coming, and they just kept on coming. And everybody who was in the line got something. And I was like, I didn't think I bought that many, but they just kept on coming. So everyone was able to get something. It was really great. It was really special. And just seeing the little faces of all those kids. And Mavis, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you said you handed out upwards of 150 plates of food.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Amazing. Wow. So I am pretty sure I only bought like 120 gifts, but 150 people got them. So I'm telling you, there was some miraculous something or other going on there. So exciting times.
Actually, you know, now that you've quoted the Bible, the story that comes to mind for me is and please let me not expose my poor Bible skills, but I believe it was the 5 fish and the 12 loaves, or was it 12? Something of that nature, right?
Yes.
The miracle of multiplication, right?
Yes. Never ran out. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is very true. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Was it 7 loaves? Yeah, I can't remember exactly how many loaves, but yes. So that's kind of what it felt like. It just kept on coming, and it was beautiful. But I think my highlight was leading up to that was just people's generosity, where they heard we had a need and they just wanted to meet it. And I was like, hey, you know, send $10 to this account or $15 to this account or whatever. And I didn't even ask that many people. I thought I was going to have to ask so many more, because I thought maybe we'll cover like 10 of the team, you know. And people were just so generous, and I just felt so loved. I think on behalf of the team, I just felt so seen as a group. I felt like we weren't forgotten. We weren't just like doing day in, day out, working to the bone, you know, sometimes not knowing, some of the team not knowing where their next meal is coming from themselves, and not knowing where their next money's coming from, or, you know, how they're going to get through something. But they just keep on going, they keep on working. And, you know, sometimes it feels, we were talking about it with B just last week, sometimes it feels like you can easily just be forgotten. You know, you just carry on doing what you're doing, and then the world just carries on without you, and you just sort of feel unseen. And when people were so generous, it just reminded me that, like, there are people who see what people do. You know, you know, you mean a lot. Every one of you watching means something to somebody, and you have value, and you have worth, and what you do makes a difference. And so I think that was just like a huge highlight to be part of making a difference for so many more as well. So there you go.
That just highlights the power of 2 things that I deeply believe in. One, the power of having your personal brand, or at least the corporate brand at this point, where people are literally watching what you guys are doing, and they believe that this is for a good cause. They just donate, they just take action because of the record you guys have. And 2, the power of community, right? The power of having those around you that are part of the same mission. They make things happen. B, I don't want to sideline you. I want to throw you in this discussion as well. Do you have any commentary to make on this 2025 highlights we've had from the beautiful, beautiful team on the ground?
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Consul. So what I hear in what you're all talking about is there is a lot of blessings that come in for the work that you do. There's a lot of abundance. There is so much gratitude that goes round. And it's not just gratitude from the children, it's also gratitude from yourselves to make this whole project work. You know, there's so many people involved, and it's part of this massive community. So I guess my question to you today is, what are you most grateful for in your life right now? And maybe we'll start with Mavis.
Mavis on the spot.
I should have known, B.
You were listening so intently.
All right. Oh, what am I most grateful? Listen, this year has been a miracle for me. It has been the most blessed year ever. Like I have had the most blessed year since I was born. I I don't even know where to begin. I don't even have one single thing to name, but one thing I can tell you is the biggest thing that I am grateful for that I might not mention a lot is this community that I live in. You know, when you're a single parent, it's not easy raising three girls, and having every single person who's part of my life, literally, that's my family, that's my anchor, that's how I keep going. And I am at my happiest ever since I was born. So I don't even have like a moment that I can pinpoint for you because it has just been blessing after blessing. Yeah.
That's beautiful, Mavis. Thank you. And when you're grateful in that massive way, everything that comes to you makes a difference in your life. And I just love your energy around the things that have brought you abundance in your life. It's just wonderful to know that it's made that difference to you.
Yeah,
So,
it's amazing how God just turns everything that was meant for evil to become for good. Listen, things will toss you around and you think, how could this happen to me? And then one day later, it comes back that it was for your own good, and you can't even understand how that became for your own good, but you can clearly see that this was for your own good, as even though it was hurtful when it happened. And it's just has been the most blessing, and I am in awe of what God did and is doing still this year.
that's amazing. I love that. And you obviously deserve it. You give so much to other people. Why shouldn't you feel this way and be blessed?
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome. So, Kat, what about you? The most grateful thing that you are, the most grateful thing you are for in your life today.
I am also like Mavis. I'm really struggling to think of one thing. I'm so grateful for the team and the community. I'm so grateful for my family and just friends who just, stick by you. I'm so grateful for everybody who's come to visit us this year on like mission trips or just holidays, come to spend time with us and see what we do and almost like have their heart knitted to ours and their heart knitted to the work that we do in the project. So I also am struggling to think of just one thing. There's just so much, and I actually love that because every day I start my day with gratitudes, and I think of just 5 things. What am I grateful for today? Whether it's like the sun shining, whether it's breath in my lungs, or a roof over my head, or whatever that is. Start my day with those 5 things, and so I remember just this morning I was like saying how grateful I was for the fact that the team and the community are going to have Christmas lunch on their tables this Christmas Day, and that we are all going to have a present to open, even if it's just one. And so that is what I'm super grateful for this year.
Amazing. And it is a joint effort. It's understanding that gratitude comes from not just one place, it comes from many areas, and it all makes a difference to the community and what you have, that vision that you have in making that a reality. Great. And Mrs. Funk, what about you?
I'm super grateful that Warrior Cat has joined the team with her family, because I felt it more so this year than last year, but I felt this load lift because they're carrying with us. We're not carrying alone. And the way that they organize those gifts and They make everything so special for the team. Usually that would be me, and it was a heavy carry, and I'm not carrying alone anymore. So I'm super grateful for that. Thank you, Warrior Cat. And I'm also grateful for the peace that I've been experiencing over the last 2 weeks. Even in the midst of the storms, I've just got this peace, and I know that it's a precursor for breakthrough that's coming for all of us. So I'm grateful, and I'm celebrating breakthrough as if it's happened already, because we've already witnessed so many miracles on so many levels. It will just continue. So
I didn't
I'm
mean to
grateful.
interrupt. I just wanted to say amen to that.
No, that really makes sense, because carrying something makes it very heavy. But when you can share that load, when you have the same vision, you want to share that load, and it just makes it easier for everyone to work towards that. Thank you for sharing. I'll pass it back to you, Mr. Console.
Yeah. Let me make a comment on the answers that have circulated this roundtable. I feel selfish. I really do. And every time I join the mission that you guys push, I take a step back and I realize it's not about me, right? And maybe I'm vocalizing what's in the minds of the audience here. Because if I was to be asked, what am I grateful for? I would have thought about a moment that is so me. How did I benefit from this? But literally each and every answer highlighted, it pointed outward. It highlighted Warrior Cat. It highlighted the community. It highlighted the event, the kids. You know what I mean? Like that right there needs to truly be magnified on, because you guys are grateful for your surrounding. Meanwhile, we're grateful for, oh, this year I started bench pressing 60 kgs. Oh, this, you know what I mean? That's typically how the ordinary crypto bro would have answered that question. So thank you so much for that question, B. And I absolutely love the answers. Mrs. Funk, you already started touching on what I want to lead on, right? The people. I want us to talk about the people who maybe they're on the ground, maybe they're in this panel now, that really drive this mission. Do you have any special shout outs, any special person that's made 2025 vivid, that's helped lift off that load? Let's talk about those people.
Well, I've already highlighted Warrior Cat. So next I would have to highlight Mavis. So obviously Uncle Funk is one very busy man. As you know, he works day and night and hardly sleeps. And so for Chewy Funk, I see you've changed your name. So we have Chewy Funk, and Tuesday in it. Hi, Tuesday in it. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Anyway, so when I travel or go places, I need someone. I don't need it, but I would like. I've got some Christmas gifts coming from the back here. I'd like someone to accompany me, and Mavis has become that person. She's become a pillar for me. She's asked me to be her mentor, which means that she's open to learning from me. And we figured out she was my child, that my teenage pregnancy, because I'm 16 years older than her.
What?
If I was pregnant when I was 15, she would be my child.
You're muted, Mavis.
I was just laughing.
Anyway, so shout out to Mavis for supporting me so well this year. And for you all see her giggly laughter and her energy. Warrior Cat, when I met Warrior
Lovey,
Cat,
I gave birth to Warrior Cat because I was pregnant, and then everyone was like, "Whoa, it's a cat."
Warrior Cat, we met her when she was 14, 15, and I used to call her my Energizer Bunny. And so at 12, Warrior Cat, your mic is off. She says 12. I can lip read very well. Anyway, so she's been my energy bunny for many years. And now Mavis is also like the light, the energy that I surround myself with. So I'm surrounded by people that give me energy. And we all need that because life drains you. Most people drain you, but here we've got a community that really builds each other and intentionally looks after each other.
That is beautiful. At some point, I had to zoom in on my screen. I literally zoomed in on Mavis. That's why I was telling her, yo, your microphone is muted, because I was wondering, are you laughing? Are you crying? What emotions are you feeling right now being highlighted? And that's the beauty of this question. Because yes, we're entwined on the same mission. Yes, we're walking down the same path, the same road. But it's important to highlight that, hey, buddy, you're special to me. You know what I mean? So let me throw it over to Mavis. Tell us those iconic people that made 2025 just great for you.
Oh my word. So now to make this easy, I'm going to start with Mrs. Funk.
Pasta Mandy. Hey, Pasta. Yo.
No titles were held that day.
Fine, Mrs. Funk. Please continue. Meowvis. Meow.
Oh, thank you, Rev. I'm going to start with Mrs. Funk. So before I even asked her to be my mentor, she was already a mentor in my life. So guess the person who introduced the official having a mentor was Warrior Cat. So she's like, you have to ask officially. So we made it official, but Mrs. Funk was already my mentor. And I have no words to explain how much of a pillar without crying. So I'm going to end here. And
let's see the tears. Come on.
I'm not going to cry on live stream. That's a bit too dramatic. So I'll end here. But I know she knows. And Warrior Cat. And I know Pastor Christy is not here, but you guys are pillars and you have no idea. Let's move on, please.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for that response, Mavis. And the purpose of this question was actually to bring all of us tears of gratitude, right? To allow us to say thank you, and that we also love you to the friends and peers that walk with us day in, day out. So thank you so much. Warrior Cat, we have to throw it over to you. And for you, I will need the tears. Just know that in advance. Is Warrior Cat freezing?
Yeah, I think she may have.
Okay. As she somewhat reconnects, I see we have a new panelist. He's going by the name Tuesday Innit. Buddy, you've joined us. Crack the microphone. Let's hear your voice.
How are we all doing on this fantastic Tuesday?
Feeling blessed?
Hello. Always, always. You know, the year is ending with a bang. It's
How about Frozen?
Oh, is Warrior Cat back?
Warrior Cat,
Temporarily.
mic check, mic check. I think Warrior Cat bought herself time to compose her tears.
Funny, that freeze frame looks like the Mona Lisa.
And that's the face of our parents taking selfies. They always look surprised. They always look they stand and
And it's
stare.
not even on purpose.
Yeah.
It's like, am I frozen? What's going on with the phone? Hello? Hello? Are you there, my dear? Hello?
Yeah. Okay. As Warrior Cat reconnect, I wanna throw it back to Mrs. Funk. I wanna really hone in on this mentorship aspect that has been raised in this discussion. Mrs. Funk, how does it feel being a mentor? It must feel like heavy responsibility, doesn't it?
It does, because you always have to have something to give of yourself, you know.
Yeah, whatever. You've been doing it for 30 years.
Yeah.
It's like easy peasy. You just walk around and people just, I want to be like her.
Including you.
Well, if I was a woman and I looked like you.
I mean, he does try. Like when you're not present, he does put on some of your dresses.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Yeah. And
No, come on, keep that shirt on.
I was actually feeling the love in the air. Come on, Uncle
Yeah,
Funk,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
feeling it.
Come
I was
on,
feeling it.
yeah.
I was
yeah,
checking
yeah,
in
yeah.
from Johannesburg the other day on a WhatsApp call, just a little ad break, and I think he had just woken up, and I said, "Please don't show your nipples. I'm in public." And guess what he does?
It is Tuesday.
Anyway, so I had to put the phone down because I don't want it. It doesn't look normal, does it? When you're speaking to someone, whether it's man or woman, topless. It was on WhatsApp.
What seems to be the problem, baby?
I have been mentoring for years. It's a path that I have chosen, and I think God chose for me before I even came to this world. I feel that it was part of my blueprint, you know, that I'm going to do that. And I've, with Warrior Cat and Monique, when they were 12, as she reminded me, 12, not 13, 14, I used to teach them on how to be a good wife. And that's always also been a strong thread on my heart, because I grew up in a broken home. So did Uncle Funk, now known as Chewy Funk. We grew up in broken homes, and when we got married, we realized we better learn how to do this, because we don't know how to have a good relationship. So we read a lot of books, and because I was always gaining more information, I always had the need to share that information. So I would teach what I've learned, and my one of Warrior Cat's best friend, Monique, got married a few weekends ago, and she still honors me for what she'd learned from me all those years ago. And some of my other girls were there as well. And it's just who I am. You know, I want to grow and become the best wife, the best mentor that I can be. And then I want to teach others to do the same thing. So it's just second nature for me. But I've had to learn all the things I know. I didn't just know the things, and there's still much more to learn because you're never there. You're never at that place where you know everything and you can't learn anything. And when you think you are, then you're not teachable anymore and life will stagnate. That's what I believe.
You know what? Mavis, please pass me the tissues. This is too beautiful. And I just want to highlight how you've turned a situation that's not so positive into a growth mindset of wanting to acquire more knowledge and not just stopping there, because the ultimate way to learn is actually through teaching, right, Miss Funk? So you are also learning when you're impacting lives with your mentorship. So that right there highlights that we have no excuse for where we've come from. We determine our future and where we are going. That is really beautiful. And maybe I'll ask my lady to get mentored by you, inshallah. Right? Monique, on her wedding, hopefully my lady can also be mentored to be a great help in my life. So thank you, Mrs. Funk.
I'm here.
Yeah, for sure. All right. I'm seeing Warrior Cat is back. Mic check, Warrior Cat. What happened?
I don't know. I was busy chatting, and then I heard you all say I was frozen, and I was like, I wonder what happened. So I got out and I came back. Hopefully, I will not freeze again.
Well, lucky you. Some instances on Crypto X leave you talking for 30 minutes alone till you realize, what? Where's the connection? Where are the people? Why is it silent here? So at least you were able to reconnect. Okay.
Yes,
so
I
let's
was able.
get your take on this question in regards to highlighting the people that really stood out and showed up in 2025 for you.
Thank you. So the list is long because our team is amazing and there's so many people who give and give and give, and they stand out because of their sacrifice. And you know, 3 of them are right here with Mavis, Mrs. Funk, Mr. Funk, Uncle Funk. And I think the thing for me is that when somebody's prepared to lay down their own ambitions and sacrifice their own plans and goals in life to put others first. I know Uncle Funk doesn't like, you know, being talked about like this, you know, but he's laid down so much, you know, and sacrificed so much for the sake of others' good, you know. It could have been all for his own benefit. It could have been to, you know, him and Mrs. Funk could have gone and retired and done their own thing and just lived for themselves. And yet here they are putting something in place that is literally changing so many lives at the cost of their own ambitions, I guess you would say. And so when somebody can do that, I know you know, you have the saying, take my hat off to them. I really am just so amazed, inspired, and it's just so wow for me when people can put other people before themselves. And so I see them do that all the time. And, you know, we've already spoken about how many hours Uncle Funk works. I mean, we don't even know how many he sleeps, if he gets anything. So it's quite amazing when he's had like an hour or 2. And, you know, and Mavis as well, just whatever she goes through, whatever she's going through at home or whatever she might be feeling, she still shows up. She still shows up. She's still there. She still gives her all. She still makes sure that those kids are fed no matter what. She still makes sure that things are done, you know, And so it's amazing. So there's a lot of people, but I would say these three right here are my highlight. And yes, and it's just such an honor and a privilege to be walking alongside this journey with them.
This team seems so entwined. Everybody's literally highlighting everyone. Right? I asked Miss Funk the question. Miss Funk spoke about Warrior Cat, also spoke about Miovis. I asked Miovis the question, spoke about Mrs. Funk and Warrior Cat, and now we've asked Warrior Cat.
I don't know. It sounds a little culty to me.
The best type of cult.
Thank you for saying that, Uncle.
I don't know. Eh?
Oh.
Go for it.
You're muted.
The cult of awesomeness. That is what we
Yes,
are.
yes, yes. Midnight Gathering also that. It's a Kit Kat cigar, Dirk. Mr. Gonzal, let's see if Chewy's got some questions, because he's just sitting there, all quiet and just judging us like some kind of British posh judgy guy.
No, I'm just, to be honest, I'm just taking it all in, to be honest, and just listening to everything going on. I think, to be honest, things where you're sort of like doing stuff that are just benefiting others always kind of like amaze me, and just in terms of the commitment that people put in to what they believe in and what drives them as well. I think sometimes it takes something to happen for you to actually become like that. Do you know what I mean? It's not something. This may sound sort of negative, but it's not. But I think there's a lot of people that haven't been through anything to be able to then sort of quantify them having to do something. Do you know what I mean? If that makes sense. So people can go just plod along in their life and never actually think about anything other than themselves and stuff. And I don't think, I don't sort of blame them or anything like that. I think sometimes it's just, that they're just focused on what they're doing. They don't really see the outside world. There's no exposure to it. And I think, it takes individuals like yourselves to actually open people's eyes sometimes and say, well, you've got a plate of food on your table, but look at all these people that don't, and I think that's such a big, it's a big thing, because we need sort of like this side of things so that we can start, improving the world. I mean, I actually, naively, when I started in architecture, one of my naive kind of things was that I wanted to build the world, and like I ended up in a very kind of like corporate sort of environment, and part of me wanting to get out of that was to see whether I could start working in stuff that could improve things in a much, bigger, impactful way. And I think Web3 does that. I still have this I think I still have the naivety of an architect to say, yeah, we can build utopia. We can build utopian ideas and aspire to them. But, like it probably takes a few realists that surround us to kind of keep us a little bit grounded, but at the same time, allow us to, push the boundaries on everything. So, so not really a question really, but more of a statement and observation from the discussions and stuff. But yeah, it's kind of exciting to come to the end of the year, I suppose, and be, somewhat part of this and start learning about it and start thinking of ways of how, I can sort of contribute to that as well. So
delusional optimism. We embrace it.
We do.
I'm sorry, you rang?
Naive optimism.
Yeah,
Yay,
you're naive.
Chewy.
Well, we are woefully delusional because because I'm not naive at all. We know that there are scumbags that wolves enter through the gates of compassion. The world is full of people who take advantage of empaths. Most of our community are empathetic. They're kind. They're sympathetic. And there are people who have got no human soul to them. For them, this is, if you're alone in a community and you're like one of the only kind people. So I can imagine Chewy and Debee and Meowvis getting eaten alive by the narcissists out there, and now you come into an ecosystem like this where just about everyone is either an empath or a Sigma empath or or rather different terminology. In every community you've got shepherds, sheepdogs, sheep, and their full-time job really as shepherds and sheepdogs is to protect the flock from the wolves. But when you're in a flock and your shepherd is a wolf or has got a group of wolves, and those wolves just utterly slaughter those sheep, you limp out of it, and then you struggle to trust any community ever again, any leader ever again, any leadership team ever again. So that can really damage, because once that naivety is gone, sometimes it eats your hope alive. Whereas if you come into a community like this where our sheepdogs have killed more wolves than just about any community out there. We our sheepdogs have got iron collars with spikes, and the shepherds, is proud to be a shepherd in real life, and a shepherd, I'm vicious. I've got no conscience. I've got I like to record the tortured screams of my dying wolf enemies. Other people go, "Oh, shame, that person's going through suffering." I'm like, I don't hear suffering. That isn't it harmonizing with the other guy screaming in pain? It's like so having this delusional optimism is fueled by the incredible. We lost the awesome Professor
Mr. Console, he had to go, but he did say goodbye to everybody. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Funky. It's about protecting each other. It's about teamwork. It's about being there for each other when you're not able to do it. So we all kind of help each other to achieve what we need to. And that takes me really nicely to my next sort of question or something to think about. At the moment, the community, the work that you do takes so much courage. It takes hard work. It's about pulling the community together to make this work. So what gives you hope when you think about the future? And I think let's go to Mrs. Funk. You all laugh when you get picked.
I think Warrior Cat's the only one that really loves answering questions. She's the extrovert of the group. Mavis, I don't know why Mavis gets nervous about questions. It was funny. The one day Mavis and I were on the same stream. We were sharing because we were on vacation a few months ago, and we were so giggly when when someone was taking long to answer questions, we were like, yes.
It gives you more time, doesn't it, to think about things?
Or just to be.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, sorry, now I've forgotten the question already, B. Can you please repeat the question?
Of course. So what gives you hope when you think about the future? You know, you've done so much to get to this point, so much progress. And what do you think gives you hope going into the future?
What gives me hope is looking back and seeing the progress and how far we've come, and knowing that it will just continue going forward. I've got a guest in the background there, Uncle Funk. Baby Funk. No, she's a daughter Funk, sorry. So that gives me hope, is knowing that we can only go forward and upwards and onwards. Because everything, if you look back and see what the miracles that have happened, the progress that has happened, and then we're an unstoppable team, because we can only win. And when I see all the new people being added to the community, and more awesome people, architects that are going to build our worlds because they know how to, and we have more missionaries arriving at the end of January on the NGO side, so more help is coming. Things are growing and expanding, so that gives me hope. And if when the vision expands, the provision will follow. We just all have to do our part, and the provision will follow. So that gives me hope.
Thank you. That's an amazing line. It's really important to have that, not only faith, but the knowledge that things will happen to make this a success. I love that. Thank you for sharing. So, Kat, what are your thoughts?
What gives me hope? I think this game, OSP, Citadel, Only Believe, they give me a lot of hope, because for a long time we do what we can with what we have, and we know the breakthrough is coming, and we know the provision is coming. But I believe in this game so much. I believe that it's going to be massive and huge, and it's going to bring so many resources that we need desperately on the ground to be able to grow our team, to be able to feed more, to be able to do more, to be able to save more, and help more. And so this game, gives me a lot of hope to the future of the ministry, the projects, the organization as a whole. And people like Chewy, the architect who wants to build the world, like people like him joining, and more people learning about what we're doing, coming alongside, thinking of little ways of how they can contribute towards the game, towards the organization. Anything like that is like, okay, we're not alone. We have people who have our backs, we have people who are on our side, and we have people who we're going to literally change the world with. And so it's completely realistic, Chewy. I don't know what you're saying. It's not naive at all. So that's me.
I see which side you're on then.
Thanks, Kat. Thank you for that. I mean, support, because the word is out there now, people are understanding not just why we're building the game, but how it is actually going to make a difference in real life. And once word gets out there, people are going to want to support this, because it's something that's admirable. It's something that's actually going to impact so many people who need that help. So, yeah, thank you for sharing that. And Mavis, coming to you, we're going to wrap up in a few minutes, but what are your thoughts on this?
So what gives me hope is, like Mrs. Funk and Kat was saying, like the community and other stuff. But for me, mostly it's teach a child the way they should go and they will not depart from it. It's the children. It's seeing them, seeing the ones that we had 7 years ago and the way that they are today and how they're flourishing and how they're this new person or different person than the person they were when they arrived. That gives me hope that I like saying that I took a right turn somewhere in my life and landed into this community. That I feel like we are doing something. It might feel like it's small, but it's a footprint. It's something that touches someone, that changes somebody's life, even just that one person at a time. It's something that's being done. We're not looking at the world and thinking, well, there's nothing I can do. It's just too much. So that gives me a lot of hope, just impacting one person at a time. Thank you, B.
Mavis, that's beautiful because you are noticing the difference it makes. You're being grateful for the people, for the girls, for the children that we protect and support. And you're understanding that it doesn't just impact their life right now, it impacts their lives into the future. And that's what we could all ever want, you know? So, I mean, your impact is not small in any way. So you are all amazing. So thank you so much for all of you for sharing today. And I'd like to take a moment to say thank you for coming on here and being so amazing, bringing your amazing energy to us and showing us your compassion and talking from the heart. So thank you so much for sharing, and I'm sure we'll catch up at another time.
Thank you for having us. As always, B, you are amazing.
You're amazing.
No, you.
No, you.
Well,
hang
thank
up.
you, B. Thank you for always making us feel special here.
Oh,
Yes.
bless you.
And St. Joyce and Mr. Console. And of course, the man of the hour, Uncle Funk.
I mean, we are the cult of
Thank
awesomeness.
you, thanks, Uncle Fun. Yeah, we are. Thank you to Mr. Console, even though you're not here anymore.
Daddy went to the toilet.
I don't think this is everybody that.
You said it.
Thanks, Ahava. We really love to know that he's gone to do a wee wee.
Just remind him not to poo on the floor.
Yeah. Don't tell him no pooping on the floor.
Poo on the floor.
We won't see you before Christmas. Well, as in this group. So I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I hope you all have a very blessed day with your families and whatever brings you joy. And I hope you have a lovely holiday season for those who celebrate. Here's my little bauble earring if anyone wants to see it.
We wish you a Merry
My
Christmas.
festive earring. Thanks. Hi, Joey. I saw you and then you disappeared. I don't know where. Oh, there he is. He's on there.
Yes. Can you hear me well?
We can.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, Joey.
Hey, guys, I think I arrived
Hi,
a little
Joey.
bit to the show. Mavis, Kat, this is fun. I also see D.
Hi. We're just literally coming to the end of it. You just joined us as we're leaving, but it's not you.
Yeah.
You can't take it personally.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do
it's
do it on purpose. You can see it on Jason's face.
Yeah.
Chewy, this is the first time we
Okay,
meet.
are we?
Yeah, it is. It is. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
fine.
meet you too. We reached out to the DMs, man. I would love to make the connection.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
Chewy, you look a little bit like a British race car driver with your, you got your little
It's funny. It's funny you should say that because
speaking device on. No.
was,
You race?
well, years ago in rally, but never in anything meaningful, to be honest. But when I was younger, I used to get confused with Damien Hill, who was a Formula One driver. So
there you go.
yeah,
You see, you got that whole look about you. You've got your speaker. You know, you're there. You're in it.
Yeah.
There you go.
In it. Yeah, 100%.
In it.
I think
Gav.
it's the
You are.
I think it's the esports in me. You know, I'm still kind of like got that mindset. You know, the sports aspect.
Good,
There you
because
go.
we're gonna have serious esports with OSP, like serious. I mean,
Serious.
Hey, Mrs. Funk, have you seen how our island play is gonna work? You're muted. You.
Sorry,
That wasn't me.
No, you have not shown me, so I have not seen.
Oh, so now I haven't shown you.
I only see what you show me.
I got a lot to show you.
I'm speaking about the game.
Keep your shirt on, Uncle Funk.
Hello, Joey, aka Tamsin Osp.
Hello, good sir.
Look, I'm gonna show Mrs.
Hello.
And you know all the other people who have no idea how cool Island Assault is gonna be, and because this is where we're heading, right? With our gameplay, right? Are you ready, Mrs. Funk? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Should I play them that video of you in your golden dress dancing so nicely?
No.
Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to break down one of the most complex, most lucrative, and downright brutal missions in all of modern gaming, OSP's Island Assault. Okay, so let's just get right to the point. Why does this one mission matter so much? See this number? That's not in-game credits. Nope, we're talking real-world cash value for the best rewards you can pull from a single successful run. $10,000. And believe me, that's just the starting point. You know, the devs call these life-changing drops, and honestly, it's not an exaggeration. This is the reason the most elite clans will grind for hundreds, literally hundreds of hours just to master this one mission. The stakes? They really don't get any higher than this. So, what is this thing? This digital heist? Let's get the briefing. What is Island Assault, really? Okay, so at its heart, Island Assault is what's called a Rift Portal Siege. It's a 10-player co-op mission. But look, your goal isn't just to, shoot everything that moves. Not at all. This is about strategic conquest. You've got to take over this huge island by shutting down a bunch of portals that get harder and harder, and it all builds to this massive, epic world boss fight at the end. So let's get into the nitty-gritty, right? The parameters. You've got 2 fire teams of 5 players each. You're dropped onto a procedurally varied island, which is just a fancy way of saying the map, where the enemies are, even your objectives. It all changes every single time. A full run? That could take you up to 40 minutes. But here's the real kicker, the barrier to entry. You need a 16K prestige loadout. This is not for the faint of heart, folks. This is the absolute endgame. And this whole thing isn't just one big fight. No, it's a 4-phase gauntlet. Seriously, just think of it like a 40-minute race against just impossible odds. And every single phase just ramps up the pressure from the last one. And this gives you a great bird's eye view of the whole raid. It all starts with the insertion. Then you've got the portal assaults. That's the real meat and potatoes of the mission where you'll spend most of your time. After that, there's a super tense phase called convergence, and it all ends with the big one, the World Boss Siege. All right, let's break down what each of these really means. So phase 1, insertion. The mission kicks off with a bang, literally. All 10 of you skydive out of your clan's carrier, you hit the beach, and your only job is to secure that beachhead. Immediately, you're getting hit with these massive enemy waves, all while you're scrambling to set up your first defenses. It is just pure glorious chaos. All right, phase 2. This is the core of the mission, the portal assaults. We're talking a brutal 20-minute plus war of attrition. Your team is just in this relentless fight to shut down portal after portal. And each one is like its own little mini-siege, with tougher enemies and, as we're about to see, some really tricky mechanics. Honestly, this is the great filter. This is where most teams just completely fall apart. Okay, so let's say you actually do it. You close the portals. Now what? Well, these temporary energy bridges appear. Your entire team has to get across these super fragile, totally destructible paths just to get to the final arena. Oh, and did I mention you're fighting off powerful mini-bosses the whole way? Yeah, one wrong move and you're just gone. And then after all that, you get to Phase 4, the World Boss Siege. It all comes down to this. You are fighting a 50-meter tall Rift Lord. It is absolutely colossal. And this is not your typical shoot the glowing weak spot kind of boss fight. No way. This is a multi-phase all-out war. You need perfect coordination. You got to manage your tower defenses. You're even calling in air support from your ships. It is the ultimate test. It's everything. So you're probably wondering, how on earth does anyone actually beat this thing? Well, it's not about just having the biggest guns. It's not brute force. It's all about strategy. Let's dig into how the best teams master this chaos. Okay, first things first, team composition is everything. It's not just 10 random players, it's a precise formula. You need 4 engineers. They're the ones building and fixing all the defenses that are keeping you alive. Then you have 3 DPS players, your damage dealers. Their job is to melt the big, nasty elites. You've got 2 supports keeping everybody's health topped off. And then, the one absolutely crucial tank, whose job is to soak up damage and control the flow of the fight. It's like this delicate little ecosystem, and if one part fails, the whole thing just collapses. And this is where things get really, really interesting. There's this in-raid currency system called the Valor economy. Basically, every kill you get, every assist, it earns you Valor. You can spend that on your own upgrades, sure, but the really smart teams pool it for shared assets like heavy turrets or even tanks. It creates this amazing dynamic where your personal skill directly fuels the entire team's power. Now, what makes that portal assault phase such a nightmare? It's these random curveballs the game throws at you. One portal might have an add priority twist, where a specific elite has to die right now or you fail. Another portal might flip, where the enemies start capturing your point and undoing all your hard work. And then there's the Rift Burst, a huge explosion that sends everyone flying. The point is, you have to adapt constantly. There's no one-size-fits-all strategy here. And this is really what makes Island Assault feel so different, so unique. It isn't just a shooter. It's like they mashed up a bunch of different genres. You're capturing points and defending lanes like in a MOBA. You're building and upgrading turrets like in a tower defense game. You're using grappling hooks and jump pads to get around like in a battle royale. And you're even calling in orbital strikes from your capital ship like a fleet commander. It feels like you're playing 4 different games all at the same time. Okay, so you did it. You beat the Rift Lord. The big boss is down. What happens now? Well, the fallout from a single victory goes way, way beyond just getting some cool loot. This is how one successful raid can build an entire dynasty. It all feeds into this self-reinforcing loop. The devs actually call it the raid flywheel. It starts with a successful clear. That gets you those super rare, tradable drops. You sell them, and that cash funds your clan's growth. You can buy better ships, better gear packs. That, in turn, lets you build even stronger raid teams, which leads to more wins, more loot, and eventually, your clan just starts to dominate the entire server. So you see, winning in Island Assault, it's not just about that instant payday. It's about turning that wealth into real, tangible power in the game. Remember that $10,000 drop we talked about at the very beginning? That's not just a prize. That's seed money. That's the funding you use to build an empire, to let your clan expand its reach and control the whole game. And that really just leaves us with one final thought. And this comes straight from the source. This mission, it's not just a mission. It's a declaration of intent. So for all you clan captains listening out there, the message could not be clearer. Load up your strats. It's time to conquer or perish.
So when can we play?
Well, I feel like B is withholding, $35,000 from us.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah, we're pretty close.
Let me just run down to the bank.
After today's.
Yeah, after today's meeting, yeah.
After today's meeting, I mean,
you never.
fingers fingers crossed, but I think manifesting into reality the people that we need, and his particular interest in what we are doing. Yeah, let's see where it goes. But that would be a powerhouse entering the Citadel.
Yeah, that would be awesome, man. We met quite a player today. So, what do you think, Amanda Jane, Mrs. Funk, AJ?
I think that's amazing. Everyone will want to go to the island.
Not one of your islands that you watch those funny women things that you watch, where everyone's like a bunch of rabbits.
You mean getting cooked like a stew?
Yeah.
Where's Mushy?
Mush, mushy, mush, mush, mush. And the elephant's name and the mare's name. Hey, mush, mushy, mush, mush, mush. Well, that's it, Mrs. Funk. I mean, good job. You survived it. And Meowvis. This was very long. It was like 1 hour 46 minutes. No, 1 hour 25 minutes. What? What's going on?
26 minutes and 6, 8,
Was it
9,
many?
10, 11, 6, no.
Yeah. So Mrs. Funk made a special request. She said I must play her song. She wants to dance on her chair, like back in the days when she used to dance for money. And
Hey, it's okay. We've all been there.
Midnight Cast Lady, did you just what did Jason is that we've all been there? Jason, you used... Midnight Cast Lady used to dress like a cat. B used to dress like a bee. Mavis used to dress like a meow. Chewie still dresses like a Chewie. No?
I preferred the bar, not the chair, because it was just
You danced on the bar.
I'm kind of a klutz.
The bar counter has a wider surface.
Yes.
Let's see what private chats are going in. Hopefully there's no... Where did Joey go? Did he just pop on and leave?
Exactly, General Have.
Crypto Host Arena app. Wow. Hello, dear uncle. Hello, dear crypto host at the Arena app and your expensive PFP. So did you have fun today, B? Ow! Kicked my toe.
Yeah, that was a great conversation.
Yes.
I can have that.
Lovey, did you give her, your daughter my last little bar of peppermint Kit Kat?
I thought she wants the one in the fridge, the last chocolate. No, that's yours.
She can't hear you. I'll take that one. She can take this one.
Okay, deal.
And I'll have that one tomorrow. Eh?
You're free. No.
Did you bring enough? Did you bring enough for the rest of the class?
Okay. When I come downstairs,
Yes.
Point of
like one
transporting
more
chocolate
person.
through the network yet.
Come, sit properly. Look, she's very happy because now she's got a peppermint crisp, yummy Kit Kat. It's a diet Kit Kat peppermint crisp thingy, B. So don't judge us.
No judgment.
Diet
Funny when
what?
diet Kit Kat peppermint.
Chocolate doesn't mean it's a diet chocolate.
It's been dyed green. It's a diet.
It's vegetarian chocolate because it's green.
No, it's milk chocolate. They just leave it there for a while until it goes green, you know?
It's green.
Like-
That means it's a vegetable.
Yeah,
Yes, it's a green vegetable.
which means it's healthy.
I remember when I was a green vegetable.
oh, you're never.
What do you mean I was never a green vegetable? When I was your age, I was 7 years old.
That makes sense, but you're saying the same word.
Yeah. Oh, la 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 la. Well, whatever, everybody. You're
Yep.
tired of us. We're not tired of you, though. But
Yeah, I have to get back to tending. that
yes, he's got a
poorly
sicky
child.
boo little Nunu. Look, his little daughter. She's
You wanna
sick
say
there with her
hi,
little.
go.
She's a El Spañole. Jala
No.
pulikili tara cocaína cafeína.
I hope she gets better
Can you
soon.
do the ducky race?
Thank you. She
I
will.
like the running race.
Seeing Mrs. Funk is sticking around. Are these little reindeers or those little fat snowmen? It's the
I love the
reindeers.
reindeers.
Yes,
I
sir.
love them.
So is Mrs. Funk in this race somewhere?
Yes, she is.
Wait.
What does this button do?
Goodbye, Mrs. Funk.
I didn't say goodbye. I said
Look there. Oh, there goes Mama. Oh, look there. Barefoot's lane 1. Why are they wearing... oh, those are little dancing costumes. Like little swing
Yes.
costumes.
Can we start?
Can we start? What do you want to start?
Bye.
Better
Have
be
a good
starting something.
Bye.
Fine, just go, Meowvis.
Bye,
Fine.
neighbors.
Fine.
No.
Love you. Bye.
No. Not two of my mother's friends.
They're all gang rings. Excuse me.
Can
Tell
we
me when to
start
start.
it now?
You're the boss. Start.
I meant Ranky, but okay.
Can you read what's happening there?
Uncle Funk looks like it's coming in the lead over there. Daddy?
Yes, and there's Barefoot and John.
Mm.
Tell everybody what you see, what's going on there, Bobby.
No, I'm going to hide. OSP.
Yeah, that's informative. OSP.
Go Chewy.
Or your cat's up there trying to make break for it.
Yeah.
I think Chewy just tripped her.
Twisted scamming again.
It's a hacker. Say, Twisted is a hacker.
No, Daddy, no.
Why is Twisted wearing a Christmas tree for a dress and a hat?
What's wrong with it? It looks cute.
But it's a dude.
No, it's not. It might be a girl.
Twisted
It's
Yes,
a-
Twisted
it's
is
a girl,
not a
it's a
dude.
girl.
That is so
It's a
accurate.
girl.
Twisted is not a dude.
It's a girl.
Yes, Twisted is a girl.
Yeah, it is. But
You hear that, Twisted? I mean, there's nothing we can do about it, man. Kids only speak the truth.
All right, ready for round 2.
I can see roads because they are going everywhere, the reindeers. So let's see. OSP is trying to come in the lead. No, it's just off.
Oh, there's Mrs. Funk.
Mrs. Funk. There's Mrs. Funk. I think Mrs. Funk is going to win.
Nope, 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 nope.
No. But Mama must be third. Right, Daddy? No, but Mrs. Funk is 5. And you're not even there, Daddy.
He's very slow.
You're not fast. You're not fast enough. Even when we ride bicycles, he's slow. Yeah, you're always a slow poke.
What do you mean? You calling me fat?
No, not calling you fat. You're always slow. It's like in the race.
Just
You're
slow.
always,
No,
always.
She said nothing about your weight. She said that you're just slow. There you go.
Yeah.
So today's prizes are the OSM Battle Worn, a rare acolyte from Cutieverse, Snipkin the Sharp, an Amazonian aspirant for Berserk, Lanira for Infinity Heroes, 2 Katsukis, 3 days of double experience, and 1,500 Taiki.
What was that last one, Midnight?
1,500 Taiki.
Ah.
Taiki.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
Moonshot's project.
Oh.
Very nice.
We should do
very
a project
nice.
called a baboon shot.
Moonshot.
Daddy,
But we're gonna do one called baboon shot. Yes, my love.
at 10.
Yes.
10 to 10.
Yes.
Can we swim tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yes, we can swim tomorrow.
10 to 10.
Maybe a 10 to 10. I don't know.
Not maybes.
Maybe. I don't know. What do you mean, no maybes?
Because
What?
I want to swim every day. Like
I know you want to swim every day. I need to sleep sometime.
Chewy.
This morning,
Say something, Chewy.
I let you sleep.
Let her
so
swim. If she wants to swim, let her swim.
And it
Jeez.
took 4.
She wants to swim, let her swim. This morning, so she's like, I let you sleep this morning. I said, okay, can I sleep for an hour at least? Then we can go swim. And then she's like, you only need half an hour. And then I fell asleep and I woke up 20 minutes later and I was like, ugh, whatever, let's go. And then she was swimming.
Not 20 minutes. No.
Well, here's a Dirk, Chewy. The Dirkinator.
Yeah, thank you so much for sending those through. Really, really appreciate it. And looking forward to trying them out.
Daddy,
Let's see what's going on. Yeah.
Oh, the Dirk is
A universe
muted.
that's, well, it's a lot of things. It's part art collection, part super deep sci-fi story, and part video game. And believe it or not, it's all driven by this really powerful real-world mission. So let's get into it. Welcome to the world of the Trash Pandas. Okay, first things first, you just gotta look at these characters. I mean, on one hand, you've got this gritty, battle-worn Viking with a runic axe. And on the other, a sleek cyberpunk scout just buzzing with energy. This isn't just one style, right? It's an entire universe of them. And it makes you wonder, exactly, who are these guys? You can tell they're way more than just cool-looking raccoons. And to really get what this whole project is about, we have to start with their story. So let's do that. Let's meet them. We're going to peel back the first layer of this universe, go beyond the amazing art, and really understand the characters at the heart of it all. This guy here, this is Glitchpelt. And get this, the lore says he's always twitching and whispering, letting out these tiny little laughs, like the ground itself is telling him secrets. It's a perfect example of how every single one of these images is tied to a really distinct and kind of weird personality. And then you've got Chrome Whisker Chaser. The story goes that after this huge battle, the panda started developing these strange mutations. For her, it meant her senses went into overdrive. She could smell electricity, her pupils shimmer like computer code. These aren't just little quirks, you know, they're basically superpowers. Now, these incredible characters don't just exist in some void. They live in a world called Athera, a place that's been torn apart by conflict. And that war-torn world is the stage for their amazing transformation.
So here's the turning point. They survive this massive, brutal fight against machines, but the whole experience just fundamentally changes them. This ripping they went through awakened these strange, totally unpredictable abilities inside every single one of them. They weren't just survivors anymore. And this quote just nails that shift, doesn't it? The chaos that they used to just survive was now starting to come together into something more. It wasn't a mission somebody gave them, it was a purpose they could feel waking up inside themselves. And this is the moment it all clicks into place. A single lost little girl stumbles into their camp, and without even thinking about it, they all move to protect her. In that instant, their vague purpose becomes a crystal clear mission: protect the innocent, make safe places in a world that has none left. Okay, so you have this really compelling story. You have these incredible characters. How does that become something you can actually interact with? Well, all of this amazing lore serves as the foundation for a video game. The game is called Operation Safe Place Defense, or OSPTD for short. It's the very first game set in this universe, and it drops you right into that war-torn world of Aethera we were just talking about, putting you right in their shoes as the protectors. The gameplay is actually this really cool hybrid. So first, you've got the strategic part. Think classic tower defense, where you're placing turrets and setting up your traps. But then it completely flips into intense, real-time action, where you're fighting on the ground as a third-person shooter right alongside everything you just built. And they're packing this thing with features. Whether you want to play by yourself or with friends, dive into a story campaign, or run a whole clan, it's all in there. Plus, and this is huge, it's designed to be cross-platform on PC and mobile, so everyone can play together in one connected world.
But there's another layer to this whole thing, one that completely changes how you think about your in-game items and the game's economy. This is where the project's Web3 DNA really shows up.
So the game uses this idea called true ownership with Web3 tech. What that basically means is that the unique items and gear you collect are NFTs. The easiest way to think about it is this. Instead of the game company owning your stuff, the blockchain gives you a digital receipt that proves you are the one and only owner. And that means you can actually trade them or sell them, just like a real-world collectible.
And here is the real game changer for players. Your stuff isn't just stuck in this one game. It's all designed to be interoperable, which is just a fancy way of saying you can take it with you into future games they build in this universe. So all the time and effort you put in actually holds its value across the entire ecosystem.
So we've seen the art, we've gone through the lore, and we've looked at the game. But there is one last, absolutely crucial layer that ties this all together and gives the whole project its real meaning. And everything, the art, the story, the game, it all funnels down to these three simple, powerful words. Every girl safe. This isn't just some marketing slogan. It is the core mission that the entire project is built on.
This line from the lore is just so powerful because it connects what you're doing in the game directly to this real-world idea. The Trash Pandas learn that protection isn't just some random act of chaos. It has to be a conscious choice you make together.
And that's the key, right? The whole theme of creating safe places in the game isn't just a story beat. The entire Operation Safe Place universe is built from the ground up with a commitment to this social impact initiative, with the goal of making a real, tangible difference.
I think this quote just perfectly sums up what this whole thing is really about. It's not just about winning a battle inside a game. It's about building and protecting a better future, both in their world of Aethera and, hopefully, in ours.
So we end up right back where the Trash Pandas started, with a choice. This whole project asks us to look at a chaotic world and decide for ourselves what's truly worth defending. It's a fascinating mix of art, story, and purpose, and it definitely leaves you with a big question to think about.
Nicely done there, Durk. Nicely done.
Clean. Oh, clean. Even better. Being mid-cough and saying the word clean came out weird. I like it. No, I'm loving the art, man. Like, I really do love the artwork there on the so clean.
So I see that Dirk and Cat Knight Mids lady are excited about running around on the island.
Well, yeah. It looks cool.
Without a doubt.
For a fact, it's like, duh, cool, huh?
Well, we gotta wait for a senior choice to get back, though. It wouldn't be right without him.
He'll probably figure out how to like kill the boss by himself.
He'll do an all-nighter trying to figure it out.
I'm
Just
gonna
so that he
make
can
that.
come in the next morning and say, Uncle Funk, I broke this.
Yeah, no, he's gonna complain because I'm gonna just add a little thing there into that blueprint that just says, "If's in your choice, then." Add Boolean, if it's in your choice, then one shot from anywhere on map through any. You don't understand what happened to me, Uncle Funk. I get hit through the rock.
I was in the loading menu and I still got killed.
Keep dying in the loading menu. Somebody came in and stole my PC. Good job,
Dirk,
good
have
job.
you had
Yeah, but I mean, he is in Colombia. That could just actually coincidentally happen.
When you say midnight?
I was wondering if Dirk had any trouble with the crab getting stuck on him.
I have not got to the crab yet. I have not sat down to play.
Oh, the crab is insane. Actually, earlier when I was playing, when I got the crab, it crashed. You know how it was crashing the other night, Funky?
Oh.
Yeah, that
When you
happened after
die.
I got the... Yeah, so as soon as I killed the crabby,
Yeah.
it just all crashed.
The only
Well, no.
killing the crab didn't make it
We're
crash for
killing
me,
the
but it
crab.
got stuck on an island.
Oh, okay.
I think the only time I crashed was when I died.
So stupid. Who makes a game that crashes the whole time? So unprofessional.
Dirk, you're going to
You
love
want-
the crabby.
Yeah, no, I've seen your pictures. I can't wait to do it.
We
Madness.
should demand our money back.
Good luck with that.
So stupid.
That's why
Anyway.
the game is still being built.
Exactly.
It is still being built, and
Yeah, so we can break more of it.
Absolutely.
Trial and error.
We learn from our mistakes, so we make more, so we can make more and bigger mistakes to learn more.
Exactly.
Right. It's a good theory.
Let me stop you to William. This is where we are going with multiplayer. In brackets, players will be able to play together from any device. Do you even what, bro?
We could be adding some serious gaming pedigree to the team.
Yeah.
I will
So
make
William,
this happen.
He seems excited, eh?
He has been excited for quite some time, and again, like it's with what he's saying, what stands out for him about, like the reason why he wants to get involved is the fact like we can't be stopped.
Is this
Yeah,
like
we
a
are.
game builder?
Huh?
Is this like somebody that's a builder or an investor?
I mean, you could say a builder, that's for sure. Yeah, yeah. Until I've got people signed in and signed on.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it will be very big for us because of the implications, even from funding, from development, from technical. The technical abilities that they bring to the table. It's a very, very exciting addition that we're working on to the core team.
Nice high level
CTO.
Yeah, like a freaking top notch topper. top-notch toppery. Right, let's quickly support Squee and then go to bed. Let's see. Share screen. Squee the killer. Share like this. Yes, it says NFTs are live. Yeah, so let's see. Squeeze journey. Right. Sharing to Arena, sharing to StreamYard, share this tab instead. It's called Squeeze Journey. No items found. What?
So it hasn't been revealed yet. So depending on if anybody's going to be mint, it's a blind mint.
Oh, I see. So where do you mint blindly?
So if you go to Squeeze Journey on OpenSea, you can actually go to the minting page, and then it'll give you a chance to mint. He's got
It says minting now. Oh, that looks like something Dirk might have made.
Something like that.
2 AVAX? Who's got 2 AVAX?
Not me.
Well, I had 2 AVAX yesterday, and then I gave it to everybody else. I blame B. Also, I don't know how. We need to get NFT minting capability on Arena Social.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So there you go, everybody. Squeeze Journey on OpenSea. You go there and you click a mint. I don't know. Have I got anything in my Rabby? No, I won't have AVAX. I'll do my best to support when I got some AVAX in there. Nice, Squee. Nice. Congratulations. Everybody knows where to go. To OpenSea, Squeeze Journey, and a partridge in a pear tree.
I just looked back at my phone. I thought like the stream had actually frozen there for a second.
Yeah, I like doing that to people. Wait. It's not sharing OpenSea. Okay, wait. Stream to stream. Start sharing Arena Social. Sharing OpenSea. Oh, I've broken it. I'm sharing the wrong things to the wrong things. Or whatever. Okay, everybody. Good luck, Squee. We hope you mint out. Community, go and have a look there. Love you all. Don't eat your own poo. And let's play out with a song. It's called Squee the Killer Squee. What?
Dirk, your trash pandas are looking so awesome.
They are. Jeez.
I'm just, I told Joey today that I'll sit down and get the whitelist actually finished up and go from there.
Have you had much interest?
More from the OSP community, but there are some from like Malik's community and stuff that are interested. Some of the degens want to support me.
That's good.
They better support you, otherwise we're gonna go Mr. Peaceful on them.
Right? I'm not gonna go that far. But I think out of the 77, I'm probably around 30 people have already messaged me with wallets. So
it's great.
Very, very cool.